Day in the life of a 21-year-old landscaping business owner. Today we were wrapping up a $2,500 late season mulch install, and I had to start off the day with my favorite energy drink. I met the boys at the job site, and we also had our foreman pull up with the dump trailer and all of the tools. Upon arrival, the foreman was absolutely dialed, and he just ripped this bush right out right away with the toe straps. Once the bush was out, the boys clocked in on Jobber, and then I headed out and went over to Lowe's to get some mulch bags for this job since no local suppliers had any more mulch in bulk anymore. While I was at Lowe's, I ended up getting 17 bags of black mulch, and I put it all in one cart just to get it in one go. After checking out, I loaded up my truck bed with all of the mulch and then headed back to the job site to help out the boys and wrap up this job. Once I got there, my other foreman Rocky was absolutely dialed and got all the mulch bags out for us by himself. While I had gone to Lowe's, they had prepped the bed so that it was ready to go, and all we had to do was just throw the mulch down. So we got right to work, ripped open the bags, and started spreading all of the mulch. Here's what the full aftermath looked like. Everything looked amazing and the client was extremely happy. Here was also the other part of the project that the boys had done separate days. It looked amazing with the contrast on the brick and all the rocks with the black mulch. After collecting payment, I headed home and cleaned out my dump trailer and then headed over to the car wash to wash my truck and the dump trailer. It was so satisfying to finally see the dump trailer clean after months. Now, after I cleaned my truck and the dump trailer, I headed back home to do some leaves at my own property. There was a lot of leaves to do, so I wanted to help my dad out a little bit. So I headed outside and just started blowing some leaves into the woods. Around 5 p.m., my foreman showed up with the other blower that was having some problems and handed it to me before I headed back to my university and hung out with some friends. Now, on December 21st at 7 p.m., I'm hosting my first ever webinar where I'm going to be going over exactly how you can get consistent $2,500 jobs like this one. Not only that, but I'm also going to be explaining how I scaled my landscaping business past 6 figures as a full-time student at a university. If you want to get signed up for the webinar today, comment GROW and I will personally send you the registration link.